Hey, welcome to Games Vitae. My name's Mod J. Today we're going to unbox two Burnt Island games. The first being In the Hall of the Mountain King with some deluxifications that I'm going to rebox, and The Fall of Mountain King, which is a prequel game but actually came out after this one. So, let's get started. Let's start with In the Hall of the Mountain King. Please subscribe, share, like the video, tell your friends about this. Alright, here we go. This is a tile laying area control game where resources and basically resources are activated through a cascading action. It's a really neat mechanism. Let's see here. Tight fit. There we go. And it's advertising my game trays, which is what I got. Baggie, rulebook. Go. Put that off the side. Game board. Nice big game board. Tiles that I will need to punch out and put in there, but tonight I will hold off doing that. Baggies. Another cinch sack. And a lot of wooden bits that are replaced by the Deluxifying bits. Looks like we've got some wheelbarrows, idol type statues, pedestals is what these are. Another blue idol and yellow idol. These are the pedestals. You get more points for building the statues on pedestals. These are your basic resources, which are replaced by some deluxified ones. And then you also have some axes and some gems. Card. These are the cards that you cascade on top of each other, and when you activate one, it activates down with each card that's connected to it. Scoring markers. Looks like some player boards. These are spell cards. They're things that you can activate in the game with various things, and it gives you certain advantages, one-time advantages for every time you activate them. And that, okay, so this will go out, and this will go in. And I also got a mini expansion called the Champions that goes with this. So, okay, let's get these open. Here are the plastic sculpts, and here are the wooden bits. So a lot more detail in these, but some people prefer the old-fashioned wooden bits. Alright, so let's put these there. And these pedestals, instead of just sitting on top of the wood ones, they actually fit in and stay there. So, and here we have these cards that I need to unlock and put in here. Unwrap. I have to be careful I don't do what I call a scythe. When I was unboxing Scythe, I sliced my finger open. Need to be a little bit more careful. So here we go. And these are level 3 cards that you activate. The level 3s give you more valuable resources, or greater quantities sometimes. These are level 2s. There we go. And these are level 1s. Can't say I've watched a playthrough this game, but I can't say I know where everything goes just yet, so it's gonna be a fun time learning it. Can't get that off. There we go. Not sure where these go. These are different cards, probably for the different player, because it's a 5-player game, and interestingly enough, these are all color-coded to the different scoring discs that came with the game. So I imagine these go right here. Here, I should actually pull that out so you guys can see what I'm doing. Move that aside for just a second. They fall out pretty easy if there's not a box to contain it, so I gotta be careful. Okay, so I got that. Yeah. I don't know where these big cards go. The spell cards. Oh, right here. So, pull that open. And put those right there. Okay. Imagine that can go on top of there, and that can go on top of there, and fit just fine. Okay. How does that come open? There we go. These are player boards, and I think they go right here. These are really nice game trays. I'm guessing the crystals go right in here. I don't know what goes right there. Maybe nothing. Okay. Because this, if I can get it open, has all of the resources deluxified. It comes with gems like the other ones, but these are sparkly. Not much of a deluxification there. What I think is the biggest deluxification is these metal coins. Instead of these cardboard punch-outs, you've got these metal coins. These are really great. I'm going to pull them open. There we go. There we go. And I'll put those right there. Wheelbarrows. I think these go with the individual. I imagine they go right here, because that looks like just the place for them. Okay. And I can put them both in there if I want to There's enough room in that. Here are the, I think they're called redstone, is the resource. And instead of cubes, you have them looking like they're crystals. A little different. And I could probably fit those in there too, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is like an iron or an ore. And they have those looking like ingots, as opposed to, again, cubes. Nothing wrong with cubes. I kind of like the cubes, but the deluxification kind of really adds to the feel of the game. This is stone. This is a game based in the theme of trolls reclaiming their mountain home. So they're getting resources to rebuild and clear out caverns and things like that. Again, here's the other resource and the cubes. Here are the, let's see, pull that open. Here are the axes and the wooden axes. So these are molded and everything. So, yeah, there's probably enough room to put the extra resources in there if I wanted to. Where's that? There we go. And put that right there. Okay, let's put this back in the box. Oh, another deluxification that comes with it is the first player marker. This is the first player marker that that comes with the base game. The deluxified version is an actual sculpt. It's really nice. The crown of the Mountain King. All right, there we go. Let's open these up. Let's keep them that for a minute. And put this, not quite sure where this goes or how it goes. Maybe it goes like that. Don't know. And this is where the tiles are gonna go. I'm not sure what goes in here, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But all these others are the polyomino style tiles that go in there. This, like I said, I'm not sure what goes in there. So maybe coins, maybe, I don't know. I'll find out. There we go. And like I said, we will punch out the tiles later. Put all that over there for right now. Move that off to the side. It's kind of a nice little art. Hate to throw it away, but I don't really have a use for it. So maybe I'll cut it out and frame it. Hang it in my someday game room. Put that off to the side. Lots of boxes. That was in the Hall of the Mountain King. Now, for the Fall of the Mountain King. This one is what really kind of got me into Burnt Island games. This is the one that I kind of got sucked in, and from that point on I've just really kind of liked their games. I did back Into Deep before this as a late pledge, but at that time I was still kind of getting into Kickstarter. And this one, I kind of got involved in a lot. I was doing a lot of involvement in the comment section, and they had a contest to name one of their troll champions. Well, I put one in, and I based it on, I based the naming on my wife, and it was the name of the champion was called Zanin, and her attribute was something like she perceives. It's just kind of the way the theme went. And it won. So I'm in the game. Or she is. Kind of ironic. Let's see if I can find it. Don't know where it would be. I'll have to find it later. Okay, punch outs. And this is already packed in. These are the individual player trays for each color. This is also an area control type game, but it isn't involved with tile laying at all. It's really kind of stationing your forces to be on the forefront of a war against the gnomes. As you can see, here's a troll looking like it's his last stand, and it's surrounded by a horde of gnomes, and this is the prequel game where the gnomes actually took over the mountain and took it away from the trolls. And in the Hall of the Mountain King is about them reclaiming their land after basically the mountain collapses. Okay, it looks like we've got, those are the player trays, the player trays. So each player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, has their own trays. Scoreboard. These are stickers that indicate the strength of the gnome horde. This is an ancestry wheel. This has a very similar mechanic with regard to cascading powers. Like in the Hall of the Mountain King, you have trolls that are kind of, there's one troll, and then beneath that troll there's 2 trolls, and then beneath that troll there's 4 trolls, and as it cascades down, all of those powers of those trolls are activated. Well, here, instead of that, what you do is you connect symbols, and it determines what you can do. Thought I had it. You have these cards and you connect it, you can actually overlap them and create a string of symbols, or like that, things like that. Can't say I remember all the rules. I backed this quite a while ago, but here's the box. And it comes with a few mini expansions. Like there's this one's called the Notorious Gnomes mini expansion. So it comes with that. And this one has the various troll champions. So just like in the Hall of the Mountain Kings had champions, and I showed you that little mini expansion that I put in there. This one has champions as well, and it kind of depends on getting them to do what you need to do. They've got a really neat way of showing troll strength and things like that. Let me see. I'm trying to get that off carefully. There we go. Let me see if I can find my character that I contributed. It's really neat that they involve their backers in so much of their work. Watch, it's the last one. There we go. That is the character I contributed. And it says, name idea by Maje and clan idea by a man named Joe Bingaman, who helped me pub the character. So hats off to you, Joe. Hope you're watching this. Let's see. These are the individual gnomes, those stickers that I showed you before go on the bottom of. These are the gnome hordes, some of them being bigger than others. I want to show you this really quick because I think that this is really kind of cool. Here we go. These are the characters that you can have on the board. And what it's really cool is that you can take, I'm going to punch one of these out right here. You can take these little punch outs right here and you can hook them on like that. Really kind of a neat little mechanism in the game to indicate certain player powers. Might be representing that wrong because it's been a while. It's really been a while since I looked into this. But I did look into it before I backed it. There's a lot of cards here. Got problem cards. Not sure what that is. Some of these might be mini expansions as well. That goes there. Here's another mini expansion. It's called, I think it's called River of Fire. There's something in here right here. Yeah, River of Fire mini expansion. And that goes with this. Individual scoring markers. They look like troll skulls. Barrels. I think that goes on this wheel here. It's been a while, like I said, but they correspond with the player colors. And that's it. So those are the two games. Let me show you I didn't show you the game board on the last one. Dang it, I'll have to do that. Looks like we have a two-sided board here. This is for 2 and 3 player. And this is for 4 and 5 player. There we go. Let me get that over here and get the board open for you. This also is a two-sided board. This is for In the Hall of the Mountain King. And as you can see on both of them, they had scoring tracks around the outside edge. This is, let's see. I think this side is used either way. No, this one's definitely larger. It's for a 4 and 5 player game, I think. And then this is for a 2 and 3 player game. All right. Well, I will take the video pictures, at least, of the tiles once I get them all in the box and get these up. Hopefully we'll get this to the table soon and let you know what I think. So anyway, that's a double unboxing tonight. little different than I'm used to doing it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see anything specific about these games, please let me know in the comments. If you want to see any particular games unboxed that I've posted on Instagram or on Facebook, please let me know, and we'll get those unboxings up as soon as I can. Until next time, this is Mod J, and thanks for watching Games Vitae.